Hello everybody, Dan Babis here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Right guys, so let's get into it. Today we have a story for you about Ben, Rathbun, and Mahogany Rocker, but really it's about Ben, and the reason for that is because, you know, in recent days and weeks, lots of information has come out about Ben, about his past. You guys might recall that we did a video about 2-3 weeks ago where Ben was arrested for a DUI probation violation. And there's been some updates about that, arrest. We did a video about 2 days ago where we spoke about that. Ben was also fired as an executive from the charity where he was working at, basically because Ben did get arrested and they had to fire him. However, it turns out that that might not be the full story about what happened. So let's take a look. Let's dive right into this information that we have here. So I got this from True Crime Janky on Instagram, but really the Kelsey Diaries is who came up with this information. So let's take a look at what it says right here. And so Kelsey Diary says, per our research, the Michigan Lupus Foundation, where Ben was working at, allegedly covering up something else that involved Ben Rathbun. The family came forward with information. However, Ben was protected over the individual that was part of I can't read what it says there. I think that was part of the organization. I think they left the organization last year, and a family member recently commented on Ben's suspension last week, saying that he got what he deserved. We blacked out their names for privacy reasons. Note, we saw several pictures of the individual that also included Ben and videos of them together while they work at the organization. So what you're hearing right here is that there was an incident, and basically it involved Ben and somebody else. It's a girl. And, she was pretty young. That's basically what we're going to find out right here. So this is what the person wrote. This is the alleged family member that wrote this. I am so mad right now. She put the name of the person as blacked out, put her heart and soul into the Michigan Lupus Foundation. And when she came forward with proof about an ongoing situation, the board chose to defend the wrong person. Now it's all coming back to hurt them, and they have a lot of explaining to do. They protected the wrong person, and now the world is seeing a glimpse into what someone is hiding. And then there is another message here. About time something happened at the Lupus Foundation. The guy gets what he deserves. I am so proud. And then the name is blacked out, and another name is blacked out there, for standing up for what is right. So some pretty shocking allegations right here. And then there's another message here. From what has been posted previously by the Reddit investigation team, it involved a very young, straight out of college Christian young adult. She looks super young. Beyond that initial tidbit, there are no details around what allegations she brought forward against Ben before leaving the organization. So some pretty shocking stuff that we're reading right there. So what we can make of this is, obviously there was some kind of an inappropriate situation involving Ben and a straight out of college young lady. So straight out of college is around 22 years old, which happens to be Mahogany's age as well. So look, these are allegations. However, Ben has given a lot of interviews in recent times. We'll see if he addresses this, right? Now, this came out just after we did the video, right? We did the video about 2 days ago because Ben went on, I think it was In Touch Weekly, if I remember correctly, and he gave an explanation about what happened the night where he got arrested for his DUI, which I believe was actually a OUI, because he originally, when he was arrested, he was under some substance, but it was not alcohol. The charges were later dropped to a DUI. Now, what he said happened was that he went to a Red Roof Inn and he was meeting with some homeless people at a Red Roof Inn. I'm still not sure why. I said this in my last video. I'm not sure why homeless people would be at the Red Roof Inn. And he also said that the homeless people gave him a cup of wine. He thought it was, but they actually, it was spiced. They laced it up with a drug that kind of took him out of action for about 24 hours, if not longer. Because he says after he left that Red Roof Inn, he was driving, but he felt off. And so I forget where he said he went, if he went home or to another hotel to kind of just sleep it off because he wasn't feeling very good. And he says 24 hours later, after he had awakened, and then I guess he was driving. That's when he got pulled over, and that's when they found this drug into his system, and that's why he was arrested. So he's putting all the blame on homeless people. I still don't know if that story is believable. It just sounds like a lot of excuses. Also, this is the other thing. So the story is, a lot of people have said that Ben is, he's weird for going after Mahogany. I mean, myself included. She's not only very young, she's 22 years old, but in the pictures that she sent Ben, the pictures where Ben fell in love with her and said that God placed her in his heart, in those pictures, she looked even younger than 22. And he was shocked when he saw her in person, and she didn't look that way, right? He also claimed to be shocked because he thought that she was 24, but ended up being 22. He made a big deal out of that because he has a daughter that's 22. But according to these recent allegations, this recent information that we have here, this might not have been the first time that Ben did something like the Mahogany angle. Now, I have a few things to say about that. I can't independently verify all these allegations. Ben is going to have to come out and address this because, the Lupus Foundation is not releasing the information. I don't know that Ben is going to release the information. It really depends what the information says, but clearly it sounds like something wrong happened, and they kind of swept it under the rug, and Ben somehow came out ahead. So very, very bizarre, a little worrisome, or quite a bit worrisome, I guess I should say. And also, where was TLC in all of this, right? Not only did they get Ben and Mahogany to kind of hook up on the show, right? Mahogany, very young girl, but where was their investigation into Ben's past, right? He not only had the DUI, but he also had some other stuff. Yeah. Like where is TLC? What are they doing? When are they doing the background checks? Or what? I mean, we know that they're not doing much background checking. We know that. However, you expect them to at least look into, let's say that somebody did something inappropriate. Now, look, this is the thing. She's not underage, right? We're not, we're not going there. That's not what we're saying here. She's just very young, still an adult, right? So, but still, where is TLC? What are they doing when they are looking at these cast members that they're bringing on the show? And of course, we know that TLC approached Ben to be on a different show, so they were almost like they were actively scoping him out to be on one of their shows. So did they even care that he had all the stuff in his background, that he had this DUI, that he had some issues at the Lupus Foundation? I don't know if they care, because we know that there's been a bunch of people on the show in the past. Big Ed, he's one. Jeffrey, they have a very questionable, past, at least legally speaking. So does TLC even care? But I find this particularly damaging because all of this is coming out right now. So we'll see how TLC addresses this. But, this is the information that's out there, guys. And Ben hasn't really made himself, in my opinion, look very believable. He's done interviews where he's blamed his DUI on homeless people. I don't know if I buy that. You guys let me know what you make of that. He's done another interview where he said that he was not a predator because he works out. For a 52-year-old, he is in better shape than other 52-year-olds. And based on some weird logic that I still don't understand, that makes him somehow not a predator. I don't get that, but that's what he said, unless I misread. But we went through those articles together, and that's basically what he said. So none of it really makes a lot of sense to me. And look, I want to know where TLC is at. What are they doing? When are they doing their background checks? Because, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think of this. So you guys let me know what you make of this in the comment section down below. Like I said, I haven't fully verified the information, but Kelsey Diaries, they have the information, and they say that they know who the person is. They've seen pictures of the person in question, as well as Ben together. So let me know what you guys make of it in the comment section down below, guys. Please give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for more, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.